Welcome back everyone, you are watching That Car Chick, and today I'm going to be doing another react video. Since you guys liked the last one so much, I thought I'd give you another one. But today I am going to be reacting to stupid or smart DIY mechanic hacks that you guys have probably seen on TikTok and that made you want to bite your nails off. Let's get into it.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, that is cool. That is so smart. Why didn't I come up with that? Because those rubber bushings are the worst thing in the history of things to remove. Like, I'd probably go through 2 cans of WD-40 and a lot of stress to get these out. That is smart. I will be using this from now on.
You ever have this problem when you're trying to put springs in your car and they won't fit? So you get a spring compressor, but with the spring compressor on, it won't fit because the spring compressors are annoying. So you want to compress it, then add zip ties, keep them in the middle so they're easy to access.
I knew this was coming. I knew this one was going to be one of these hacks. Oh, I've seen so many people do this. Okay, and I have also heard it going wrong.
And then remove the spring compressor carefully. That's how much shorter it makes the spring.
Oh.
And then you want to take your angry little ball of zip ties and potential energy and just slot it in. Then with the spring in situ, you just go to town with the wire cutters.
Okay, and if that wasn't properly in place, that would slip out and just go bang into his face. I mean, it makes sense. I have seen many people use this and many people that have used it. It's been all okay, but I have also heard it gone wrong. And people's noses get broken, people's face gets smashed in. So proceed with caution. I'm gonna leave it at that. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do though. Okay, so you get a can, an empty tuna can or whatever that is, and blast the hell out of it with a heat gun and heat it up some more and just melt a bloody hole in your headlight, because why wouldn't you? And then get a knife and tidy up that horrible mess that you just made, and then make a really horrible hole with it. Spray paint the can and drill a hole in it. Get a bit of plastic and heat it up, and get a light bulb from your mum's favorite lamp and shove it in. So make a warped bit of plastic. Drill a hexagon out of it. And then make it a circle. And then attach the circular What was the point of that? He turned a headlight into a headlight. Actually, he turned a headlight into a beam. That's just gonna blind everyone. Get an empty can and put a hole in it with scissors. There's a drill for that. Use a drill. Buy yourself a drill. Get an empty Sprite bottle and... oh my god. Watch your fingers, bro. Right, anyway, take the cap off and get some sealant Play-Doh and put it on the cap. And then put it on the bottle. Sorry, I'm just tired of this. So he has a drill. He has a drill and he's still using scissors. Just get a bigger drill bit. Right, anyway, cut your mess off again. And take this weird little... Right, take the joint and put more sealant Play-Doh around it and put the nut back on to make it a seal. I feel like Poundland sells this kind of, sells this kind of stuff. You can buy a spray paint can from any DIY shop, any auto shop. Why? And wow, you have a spray paint can. I feel like this would have cost you more in resources to go and buy the joint, to go and buy the Sprite bottle to drink it so you have a Sprite bottle, and then to go buy the Play-Doh sealant, and then he still had to go buy the black paint. He still had to go buy more black paint for a spray can to put into an existing spray.
So we've all dropped something like a 10mm socket in an engine. What do? You go for the emergency 10? Do you take a magnet like this here and try and bend it down and around the corners?
I have dropped like 1/4" 10mm sockets that weren't even mine down an engine, and I am not kidding, it disappears. There was one that I dropped, never found it to this day, and that was like 6 months ago. Always the 10 mil. It's always the 10 mil.
There's gotta be a way that'll make you save this video and share it. Get yourself a magnet and a glove. Take your magnet, drop it down inside the glove. Install
magnetic
the glove.
finger.
Now you have
oh my god, that is so smart.
To reach down and retrieve your socket.
That's so smart. Guaranteed tomorrow I'll be using this because I drop them sockets all the time. You know, when you've been in this trade for a little, I've only been in the trade for 2 years. Some people have been in the trade for 20 years, 40 years, 60 years, their whole lives, you know what I mean? You can look at something, you can look at an Allen key hole, you can look at a bolt, you can look at a whatever, a Phillips, you can look at anything, you know the size, you look at it, from experience, you just know the size, you like have a look at it and you go, yeah, that's a 5mm Allen key. I mean, it's kind of smart if you're like brand new in the trade, but very quickly you will pick up the socket sizes, like you can just tell with your eyes. And you don't have to give yourself like a outwards puncture on your thumb. Or just bring the whole Allen key thing over.
If you want race style brake discs on a budget, it's easy. Just mark and drill the amount of holes you want. Make sure you keep to a pattern. Blow away the dust and Bosch racing discs. Follow for more car hacks.
Okay, so very evidently, he had just drilled out existing holes. They probably got covered in rust, covered in dirt, so he's just drilling out existing holes just to clean it up. However, the joke he's making, I get it. Don't do it. If you didn't get the joke, just go and buy racing discs. Do not put holes in your existing brake discs, because racing discs that already have slots and drilled, they are manufactured to be able to structurally handle the pressure from the braking force with these slots and drilled holes already in them. If you buy a regular brake disc and you put holes in it, that is not structurally able to handle that extra pressure, because now that you have holes in it, you weaken the structure of the brake disc. For the love of God, just if you want drilled or slotted or drilled and slotted brake discs, go and buy them from the manufacturer, because they are manufactured to structurally be able to handle it. Don't DIY it unless you want a quick stairway to heaven or hell. I don't know what you've done in your life.
Pub, you have rust in your cylinders.
I know what's coming.
Tape shop towels to a screwdriver. Put sandpaper over it. Stick it on a drill and voila.
Just look at those Can you see how scratched up that cylinder is now? I hope that is a scrap engine. I feel like this is a scrap engine and they are just messing with us because why? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, cylinders are specifically machined less than a millimeter to less than a millimeter to be completely perfect, because where the piston sits in the cylinder, it has piston rings around it, which basically seals the combustion chamber away from the rest of the engine where all the oil sits. With all those scratches and those indents now in the cylinder, that oil is going to leak straight through. That whole engine is ruined. It will need a complete engine replacement unless you're able to get slightly bigger pistons with bigger piston rings. And no. Take it to a machine shop, okay? A machine shop, depending on how many cylinders you have, might charge between 50 to 100 quid, maybe more, I don't know. Or if you don't want to take it to a machine shop, there is actually a tool called a honing tool, which you are able to use to be able to DIY this in a better way, because, oh my god. Okay, and that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I hope you didn't bite your nails off watching some of these DIY hacks. Because, my lord, some people just need to not. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. If you do want to see more content like this, leave a comment and let me know what you do want to see. And if you do want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell as well, so you can be the first to watch my videos. I'll be seeing you all next time, but for now, peace.